Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Well, I was going to do that, but then I realized I didn't have an Allen key. So, I am going to attempt to try to take this one off, but I don't know if I will be able to, for the simple fact that it also has some tools that I don't know if I got. Well, I don't have any as of right now beside me. So I'm going to do my best with what I got. You know, because that's all I can actually do. Now, I can take this whole thing off because I did find my little one as I was looking through a tool bag. So, I'll take that off. That off. So, see, some of this I'm not going to be able to get to. Well, not with the wrong pair. Okay, there's that. So, let me see. I'll take as many as off as I can. Oh, look at that. Never mind. I'll take them all off. So, whoops, forgot one. That's why. Oh, that's one thing I forgot, is my hammer. That's why we use other objects. So we got that. Now this, don't know if that will cover that, or maybe this one. Probably not. Need a bigger one, which I do not have at this present time. Need a pair of vice grips to get this out. And this should be able to just come in here and just pull that apart. And that, oh, forgot one piece. Take that. Now, a lot of you new people, new subscribers, are probably wondering, why am I taking all this apart? Plain and simple. The prices here where I live suck. steel is only 2 cents a pound. So all the aluminum I have to cycle it down, because this is anywhere from 30 to 45 cents a pound. You see the madness? So out here in Nevada, it is a necessity to actually micro scrap. If you don't, then you're just wasting your time. Unless you just love giving people money. And if that's the case, then can I have some? No, I mean, if you're gonna give it away, you might as well give it to somebody who actually needs it and not somebody who doesn't. Am I right? You know. And if not me, then find somebody else. I'm sure they'll use it. And this comes across. Now this should just pop right off, but nothing else is holding it, unless ow. Yeah. When doing this, make sure you're very careful. But I don't see why I'll have another bruise there in the morning. Oh. So something was blocking it. Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. No, actually, I've never taken one of these apart, so this is all new to me. Sorry for pausing in between those words. I just got a lot of things on my mind. And sometimes I'll do that. But unfortunately, these right here, those are metal. So there's no use in trying to take that off. Just, it's in there, just toss it. You're not going to be able to get everything, but you know, a lot of it you can. And anything that actually stops it from going into the landfill is a plus. You know, I wish scrapyards would take plastic because they can make money off of the plastic, but they don't. You know, they're too busy ripping people like me off that actually come in and bust their butts to bring them their metal so they can get a lot more money than what I do. But hey, what can I say? You know, I think it should be regulated, you know, that all the prices across the United States were the same. You know, basically it should be, worldwide, because it's all going to the same places. It's going to the refineries. You know, the refineries here in the U.S. are no different than they are if Denmark has them, or if Europe has them, or if Africa has them, or if Great Britain. They're no different. It's all being recycled. So it should be all regulated. If not, then each country should be regulated to where all the prices throughout that whole country are the same. And it would stop the riffraffs, the people who are taking advantage of the people who are out there busting their butts in the hot sun while they're sitting in their offices with lattes and talking about, when they're going to play golf next. Those are the most worthless people that I've ever met. You know, if something ever happens, they're all going to be screwed. I'm sorry to say, because, you know, I'm one of those people that believe that there is other life out there. I'm sorry to say, but I don't think God is, put just us here. I'm pretty sure he's put other species, similar to Star Wars out there in a galaxy far away. You know, anything is possible. You know, I mean, people think, you know, that Adam and Eve started the human race, which, Adam and Eve had to come from someplace. So where did Adam and Eve come from? I'm sorry to say, but they just magically didn't, pop into the world. Some people believe that, you know, uh, a branch of the chimpanzees, that's who we are related to. We went from uh, chimpanzee to maybe something similar to, not saying that they're real, but I'm not going to say they're not, Sasquatch, because Sasquatch is a lot taller and they walk, and then a branch of the Sasquatch parted ways and the humans were made. Some people actually think that. I don't know, and I'm not going to say what is right and what is wrong. I'm going to say that it could be a possibility that, but I do know one thing. Adam and Eve just did not appear on this planet, you know. But, you know, I mean, we have cavemen, so there had to be a difference someplace, but where, I don't know. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, this is the way it is. I mean, take the flat planet people. They think the earth is flat. I used to know somebody like that. And, and one day, after all his, comments and everything, I just basically said, hey, the only thing that's flat is your brain. And it pissed him off, and, he didn't like me after that, and I could care less, because I'm sorry to say, but you can see the rainbow, and it's curved. It's curved because of the atmosphere. You can see the moon. The moon is not flat. It is round. The sun is round. So there are a bunch of people that have their own different opinions, you know, but I do know that the planet is not flat, you know, so, and I just gotta laugh at people like that. I really do. You know, yeah. I think it's time to go see a shrink. But, you know, but I didn't mean to just get off track there and go into one of my babbling. But, you know, when you got a life like mine where you're worried about certain things and you got so much stress on you, you have so much to do and not enough time to do it, and people aggravating you every day, you know, there are times that I just want to pack up all my shit and just take off and never be seen again. Because I can do that at any time. But I would be also losing a lot of stuff. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to the property managers here. Because one of them already said, because he saw inside my unit, and he goes, hey, if you ever disappear, you better hide very, very well, because as soon as I'm done cleaning the shit out, I'm coming to hunt you down. You know, so, but, you know, they are two amazing people. You know, I mean, without them realizing, they have helped me a lot. I mean, in a joking manner, you know, the gentleman, you know, says, yeah, I have to be stern with you. You know, I have to be that father figure. And I was like, hey, my father's around. He's up there watching me. He helps me when I need help. I mean, shit. You know, there's always times that I think that my back is up against the wall, and then, I mean, just like the tool that I got. Yeah, I'm stressing that I need tools. And bang, you know, walk next door and that's taken care of. You know, the gentleman said if it doesn't work, you know, to just bring it back, but things just don't stop because they sit. They only stop because they're being overused. And from what the gentleman said, he's only used it once or twice, you know, maybe 3 times, and the rest of it has been sitting in the garage, you know. But yeah, sorry about my babbling, you know. Let's see, how many subscribers did I lose because of this video? Maybe 2? You know, I gotta have something to laugh at, you know, because if you guys were in my shoes, you would have a better understanding on what I'm going through, but you're not. So you can only imagine, you know, the stress and the aggravation that I'm going through. I mean, shit, I broke the back window on my van. I got some guy claiming that I hit his truck with a pole. Uh, and all this stuff is costing me money, you know. You know, I sit at home and, you know, I see the stress on my niece's face because, you know, she's the one that's paying all the bills, and, you know, and it hurts that, you know, that I have so many bills and I can't help her. You know, I want to help her. I need to help her. Maybe this new plumber that I just picked up will give me something. Well, that's in, that's yet to be seen. I haven't gotten any calls So that's the way it is. So as I always say, scrap it right, make that money. And again, sorry for my babbling. Peace. Later, Gators.